Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to channel CodeX. This is your host Afzal, and in today's video basically I'm going to talk about the new things in Flutter and the latest announcement, like Google Pay has decided to go with Flutter, and we'll also see how to start learning Flutter in 2020, of course. So it's going to be a fun live stream. I hope there should be people. Like how many people are there now? Let me see. Okay, so just ping in the comment section that from where you're joining. We have 25 viewers as of now. That's a good number, and it's increasing, 26 viewers now. So just ping in the chat box this live right here, that where are you from, how's things going on, and then we will start with today's live stream. So Emin Yazan has joined. Hello. Absolutely, Flutter is future and game changer. Sham Ganesh, thank you so much for writing comment. Alkan Akisu has joined. So a lot of people from Turkey is joining. Thank you so much. How you say it? Allah Razi Olshun. So thank you so much for joining. Girish is joining from Mumbai. Hello Girish. Hello Muhammad Zahid Hassan. King has joined from Haryana. So Samiul Alim is joining from Dhaka, Bangladesh. From Bangladesh, Jahid Hassan has joined. So thank you so much guys for joining in today's session. Basically, I'll be talking about the latest announcement which shook the entire IT world. Like because Flutter, people were treating it as a newbie, as fancy stuff, but Google announced that Google Pay is going to be migrated to Flutter, and that was like shocking news. So everybody in the IT, they started looking after Flutter. Like they thought that at least there's something in the Flutter that Google has decided to do so, and it's a bit of marketing strategy as well, as we all know. So Teach Me has joined from Bihar. Thank you so much. Hello from Japan. Thank you so much for joining. Vinod from Tamil Nadu. Welcome Vinod. Salad as Gaming has joined from Mumbai. Brian from Kenya, thank you so much. So people around the globe is here, and hello bro, Discord server coming. Yes, Discord server I have just created like a week before, so I'll put link in the description for my Discord server. Just a second. Discord. So there we are already, like I put it a YouTube post if you haven't seen. So we are discussing a lot of things about Flutter. We are fixing the issues. A lot of people has reported their issue, and we are interacting and we are fixing each other's problem. So that's a good point to start the conversation, because there you can actually contact anyone from Flutter community, like our CodeX community, of course, and you can get your problem solved or resolved like that. So let me just copy the Discord server link, and it should not expire. It should have no limit, of course. Create the link, copy and paste. Hello Dude Singh from Bangladesh. Kiroto Maru, hello. Kiridharan from Tamil Nadu. So I'm very grateful that people are joining across the globe. Okay, so people has started appearing in the Discord server. That's a good thing. And Streamlabs bot is also working. So this was one of my, I was experimenting with the Streamlabs as well, because going future, I'm planning to have a giveaways for my viewers. So Streamlabs is there. Ahmed Sheikh from Mumbai, and Ahmed Sheikh is also a member of the channel. So great. The live stream is going great. Thank you so much guys for joining. So let's begin with today's topic. Basically, I wanted to talk about the news which Google has announced officially. You can just Google it around and you will find that news, that Google Pay, which is like previously it was called TEZ application, TEZ. So that is going to be written inside Flutter, and people will be using that application across the globe. So currently it's working in India using the UPI payment gateway method. So Google decided to bring that application for whole world, and they decided to go with Flutter because of its its ease and its fast development and all those stuff. And the good thing here, like, Flutter is developed by Google, and who else can promote? Like, if Google upfrontly says that our products are written in Flutter, that gives more confidence to the audience, that gives more confidence to the developers. Like, okay, at least Google is doing that, then why we cannot do? So they were like previously saying that only Fortune 5 companies, they are not choosing Flutter. Flutter is very basic stuff like that. But that this Google has given a big slap on their face, showing that the Flutter is yet powerful enough to do stuff like payment gateways and integrate with payments and all those stuff. So we'll talk about that. For people who have just joined, welcome. People have joined from different places. I'm really grateful to them. From Pune, someone has joined. Let me just read out comment as well. Okay, Shardul Karkile has joined from Pune. Welcome to our live stream. Sorry, I was reading comments. So what will happen because of this announcement? A lot of companies, a lot of IT companies, they will start thinking about the possibilities, rethinking about the possibilities, what Flutter can do, because Flutter launched 4 years back, maybe, like in a beta mode, and in 2018 it became full-fledged production version, like it became public. So people were doubting the capabilities, people were doubting whether it's just for UI, it's good for what, it's good for what not. Google has given them an answer with their Google Pay announcement that this is going to be in Flutter, that yes, of course, you can create application as complex as Google Pay, or like as secure as Google Pay, because that deals with the payment. And it will open a lot of opportunities for the learners. Like if you're planning to learn Flutter in 2020, or if you're planning to, switch profile, it is going to be, your best decision, because it is like the we are in the peak time. So this is not in the peak time, sorry, we're in the growing phase of Flutter. So Flutter is like in the slope way, so it's increasing, the demand is going to increase because Google has just announced this feature. And not only Google Pay, Google AdSense and other products of Google are also going to be written inside Flutter. So that's the confidence they have shown, the Google team has shown, that Flutter is not something just for the UI or just for prototyping. It's as good as native application. And of course, any application, if you analyze properly, if your use case fits in that, it's going to be very helpful. And Flutter, all the advantages like the coding speed, the development speed, the UI development, it's just awesome. So let's take some comments as well. Muhammad Siddiq saying, this is the second time you talked about Fortune 500. Yeah, Fortune 500, like it's a general saying that Fortune 500 company, what they're doing. So what do you use for backend in Flutter? In backend, I normally use Firebase, because that comes free. And with the basic package, starter package, you can use a lot of feature. So thanks for your work with films. They helped me a lot. Which film, brother? David is saying thanks for your work with film. Which film actually? I didn't know. Okay, best local database for Flutter. Muhammad Zahid Hassan, I cannot answer that because till this point I'm using SQLite for my all mobile application in Xamarin, in native, everywhere I'm using SQLite, and it is proven thing. But people are saying out there that Hive is the good choice for Flutter. So I didn't experience it personally, but yes, people have confidence. I have seen a lot of tutorial. I have seen a lot of Flutter developers talking about Hive. So you can try Hive and let me know also in the comments or in future that whether you found it good or not. And I'm also planning to understand and work with Hive so that I can update myself with the latest local database. So far now I'm using SQLite. Okay, Entech is saying, I think he said about your personal intro video. Have you checked Flutterfire? No, Flutterfire I haven't checked. Okay. Hey Afzal, I'm Sweetie Man. Yeah, Sweetie, welcome to live stream. Sweetie is someone who is already there in our Discord server. We are discussing a lot of things. We are fixing each other's issues. So please upload some video on Flutter advanced animation. Yes, Saswat, I'm not getting time to do a lot of video. I have a lot of things planned, like things are there in my head, but I'm not getting time to do so. So of course we'll do all this thing. Animation I have to cover, BLoC Pattern, like not in BLoC Pattern, state management with GetX, with other packages, how it works, and a lot of other things as well, like UI kit and all those things I have planned. So we'll talk about that later. So the first announcement was regarding the Google Pay, which is being developed in Flutter. So you guys can have some confidence that your demand in future is going to increase as IT companies, they will start looking in the Flutter possibilities. So it's good time to start. May you discussion about best local database for Flutter. DudeSync, as I told, as of now I have used only SQLite, so I cannot talk about others, but Hive is like in trending, so you can check that. So please make video on Flutter and Firebase. Greeting from Sweden. Hello our dev stuff. Thank you so much for joining. Best Flutter courses for internet. Okay, so I was talking about the Google Pay, how big step Google has taken for Flutter development. They have announced their Google Pay application to be converted into Flutter application so that they can target a variety of audience with less development time. Now let's move on and talk about how to get started with Flutter. Muhammad Siddiq is asking, how can we get motivated while coding? That's a funny question. There's nothing like while coding, you have to be motivated by thinking about the application output, like what you're getting, going to get as the output. There's nothing other than that. And of course the pay, like if you're creating application for someone, the pay will motivate you. Okay, so let's talk about, because a lot of people has wrote in the comment section, and I got a lot of mail as well, that they're stuck in Flutter beginner loophole. Like they are watching some videos, they're watching a lot of videos in fact, and they're not able to start their Flutter development. While watching video, they're enjoying, they're thinking that okay, Flutter, I can do a lot of things, but when they actually start, they just feel like alien, they don't understand anything, and why that happens. So I'll talk about that, like how you can start your Flutter development and how you can boost that. So instead of being just watching videos, how you can write something for yourself. So it's going to be a roadmap for you, like how you will learn Flutter in my way. Of course, I have my own way of, just a second, let me refresh the page. Okay, so I'll tell you what works for me, like how I learn Flutter, how you should be approaching any platform. Like it's not just about the Flutter, it's about any tool, like how you start learning. So first thing, like installation, of course, I assume that you have the Flutter SDK, the Flutter IDE, which is VS Code is preferred. You have everything installed, and then we'll move on learning phase. Like if you have everything installed, how you can start learning. So the biggest mistake I have seen people are doing, they start with a big project. So if you're watching some video on YouTube, maybe my video or someone other's video, so what people start, they start creating the same thing which the YouTuber is creating, like a complex stuff. So you don't have to do that mistake as a beginner. Of course, once you become advanced, like once you learn basics, you have to follow the YouTuber or someone. But once you're starting, once your Flutter environment is set up, what you have to do is learn the basic, do the simple stuff. That's what I told in the Discord server to my viewers, like just learn the fundamentals. Say for example, you're creating a login page, you're creating a sign up page, you're creating a dashboard page with a list of items. So just pick a single item and learn all the properties. So say for example, I talk about the login page. So you have to understand how entry field works inside Flutter, like how you take some input from the user. So you have to Google in that way. You don't search entire application, you don't search entire page. Instead, you search how to take user input in Flutter, like how to accept username. like that stuff. Not username, like some user input. Of course, you don't have to be specific, you have to search a generic thing. So once you know how to accept user input, you have to ask yourself, what next I need to know? So how to take password. And now while writing password, you will feel that this password is visible to everyone. So then Google it, how to hide password in entry field, which is text field. So then you will come to know something about obscure text. Then you will remember it for rest of your life. So you know that two concept, username, password. Now you want to log in. So what you need? A button. So how to write a button? Then you will come to know about different types of button inside Flutter, like flat button, raised button, material button, and there's a lot of buttons inside Flutter. So you understand, you have to learn the framework bit by bit, what you want to create. Then later on, you understand the basics, you become a master of it. So that is how you have to understand Flutter, or in fact this is valid for every tool out there. Okay, so you don't jump to a big project, you start simple, what you want to create and what you want to learn specifically. All right, so if you follow that trick, you're gonna learn very fast, and that you're gonna keep, like you're gonna remember for rest of your life. It's not going to go out of your mind. Second thing, so once you have the basics of Flutter or any tool, what you have to do is go to GitHub page for that particular technology. Like you can follow someone, or you can go to GitHub and search for the keyword and check for the sample projects given by that platform. So if you choose Flutter, there are a lot of sample given out of the box by Flutter. There are a lot of sample provided by other developers, good developers. You can of course consider CodeX as well. I'll put link in the description for my GitHub page. https github.com/AfzalAli15. Okay, so what you have to do as the second point, follow the GitHub pages of Flutter developer. That way what will happen, now you know the basics, now you will learn how to structure your code, how that particular developer has structured their code, how they are writing code, where they are putting, how they are segregating their files. So to learn the best practices, once you know the basics, to learn the best practices, you have to follow the GitHub pages of developer, and then you can learn all the best practices. So I hope you're getting the point which I'm trying to make. That's how you become a Flutter developer or any developer without losing confidence and having interest while developing, and it's going to be there in your mind forever. So you will not be stuck as a beginner. You will learn something and you will code something. So let's take few comments because it's a live stream. You don't want just to hear me. I should take your questions as well, and then I'll move to the third point about Flutter development. So where did you buy Flutter and Xamarin stickers? These stickers which you see over here, this I created. It's a normal printout paper. I printed out 3 papers, stick them together. I printed sellotape on top of them, and then I stick to my using dual side tape. I have taken. So that's first time I got this asked. I was expecting this in first video when I was having these stickers, but thanks, somebody asked it. Okay. Should I learn basic of each and every concept of Flutter in the beginning, or only simple concept and then start development? Of course, start development as soon as possible. Develop what you want at that point. You don't have to master list view if you are doing a login page. So once, like, your requirement is login, sign up, and on dashboard you just want to say hello world. So don't learn list view. You don't have to master the Flutter framework and then start VS Code. First thing, you start VS Code, learn what you want to learn, Google where you are stuck, and then you can learn like easily. This is the process of learning for me, of course. So please talk about Google AdSense for Flutter Web. Flutter Web, Google AdSense, of course, like there's nothing extra. Any website you can put Google AdSense, so it should work out of the box. I'm very interested for animation in Flutter. Sunil Jaswal, I have plans to do animation in Flutter, and I'm going to do it very soon. Make sure to subscribe the channel. Need to join your Discord. I have put a link for that. If you want, I can put it again. Just a second. So it went somewhere up. Yep. So guys, if you want to join the Discord server, join it, and you can of course request for the tutorials, but don't spam it. Like, Discord servers are for communication purpose. If you want to ask something, other developers can help, I can help, and we all can communicate. So which is the best architecture for development? MVC generally, if you ask about normal development. So that's the best, like, it's proven thing that model, view, and controller works best. What should I learn for backend for Flutter for creating APIs? Do it with Firebase at initial level, and then you can learn Python and other stuff, Node.js, as you move. Recently, I saw a Twitter post about Flutter for Windows. What do you think about its future? Google is trying its best to cover all the platforms. So if you know about the recent announcement, they announced that Flutter development, I'm talking about development, you can do on Linux platform as well. For development, Linux is the most preferred platform because you get the performance out of the box. So Google is trying their best to support Flutter on all environment, and of course they are targeting a lot of different OS as well: Android, iOS, web, Fuchsia, which is again Google's OS. So all those things are going to be supported. And of course, this all knowledge, all information I get through reading the articles, reading their news blogs and all those stuff. If you want, you can also subscribe to their blogs and news and all those articles, so you will be also updated. And if you don't want to do that tricky part, subscribe the channel. I'm going to inform you all those things. So Orion Shrik is, I have just joined the live stream. I don't know where whatever you have talked about this, but which skills are the best to learn after learning Flutter? If you are master in Flutter, like you know Android, iOS development, then go for artificial intelligence, machine learning. That will be good. So okay, let's talk about the third point. So far I have talked how to learn Flutter. You have to start simple, learn widget by widget. Whatever you need, just learn only that thing and try out different properties. You will come to know how to work with that, and you will remember for longer. That is the best part. So then we talked about following the GitHub pages. There you will learn how to structure your code, how to segregate your code and all those stuff. And now the third point, which is you have to subscribe to the YouTube channels of Flutter officials. So there are many Flutter channels available out there. If I have to name someone, the Boring Show, the Flutter Boring Show, that is a good show that you have to subscribe. Then there are many developers, there are many YouTubers, they are doing Flutter tutorials. You must subscribe them. Few of them I will name it. So MTech Viral, he has really good content. If you want to watch in Hindi or something, he has videos in English as well. So subscribe to MTech Viral, subscribe to Rosso Coder, subscribe to, like, there are many, the Flutter Way, the Easy Approach. There's a lot of channel, the Flutter Blossom. So figure out all the channels which suits you, like from where you understand the things, and subscribe to them, so that you will be updated with the latest trend, with latest things coming in the Flutter, because the YouTubers, they will strive to push the videos as soon as possible. So subscribe YouTube channels if you want to be updated. And of course there's someone called CodeX, so subscribe to that channel as well if you want to be updated of the latest trends in the Flutter. And fourth and last point which I'll tell you to learn Flutter is experiment with the different properties. So just open Visual Studio Code and try out different properties of any specific widget. Like take example of text input, right? Text edit, sorry. Like I'm confused. Somewhere it's called entry, text edit, text input, a lot of different names. So here it's called, I think, Flutter text field. Okay, so just add one text field and try out using control spacebar, try out different properties it has, like how you can provide hint to it, how you can provide hint color, how you can provide error, how you can provide max length, like all those. There's a lot of feature which people doesn't know. So once you are aware of the basic thing, try to experiment with the different properties. So I hope you understood the whole concept of learning any tool. You have to start basic, you have to follow GitHub pages of that particular tool, you have to follow the YouTube and YouTube and official pages, so that you are updated of the latest technology, and you have to experiment, you have to play around with that particular tool. Unless you are doing yourself, no one is going to feed you. Okay, so enough of talking. All right, so let's take few of the comments. Adobe XD exported Flutter code is efficient up to some extent. Shardul Karkile, it's useful for prototyping, but I will not recommend that for production application, because it is going to be the same work. Because if you copy something, they give with all the styles hard coded in it, and you don't want to have that styles hard coded inside your user interface. So all the styles and all the font sizes and everything should come from different file where your theme has designed. So again, if you copy from something from XD, you have to remove all those lines, and of course you have to maintain that in a different style file. So if you're prototyping something like I have done in my videos, if you want to see, check that. Prototyping, it's good thing, you can achieve something fast, but production application, you don't use XD. I will recommend like copying XD code to Flutter. I'm saying XD is of course a good tool. So for production, not recommended. I want to change the volume and the silent mode of the phone using a Flutter app. How to do that? Means what to learn for doing that. So to change the volume, of course, it's like not a cross-platform thing. You need to control the native feature like Android and iOS. So just Google how to reduce volume in Android, how to reduce volume in iOS code. Okay, so there you will find all the Java code and Objective-C code or maybe Swift code. So following that, you have to write a dependency in your Flutter application, and that is called, just a second. So for that, you will have to write a dependency, and using Flutter application, you can call that. And there are a lot of package also to control that. You can use package as well. Like to reload screen after back to screen reload type. What about BLoC architecture? BLoC is the preferred way, and like for BLoC, so there's a, this is a gray area. Like some people say BLoC is good, some people say provider is good, and there's a other community who say GetX and other tool RxDart, those are good stuff. So it totally depends on your test and your requirement, what suits you well. Can you share a sample project structure for styles for text and colors? Of course, it's hard to pronounce your name. Of course, I can share. What I will do when I create a next project, I will try to add all the styles in a different file so that you know how to keep your styles file. All right, is Flutter completely stable for bigger mobile application? Code Divine, of course, yes, because the news which I have, maybe you are not there in the beginning. Google Pay is now written in Flutter, so you can assume that Google Pay is dealing with the payments and all those transactions. A lot of people, like Google Pay is used by millions of people, so you can write application. Of course, it's production ready, it's stable, you can write whatever you want. All right, so like view will appear iOS only. Okay, please make a video API calling like a pro. I already have a tutorial on how to work with HTTP client, how to get request, and I'm planning to create post, delete, and all those other stuff as well. I'll do in future. So I hope you people are enjoying the live stream, and now it's time for start the giveaway. So what I'm gonna do, start a giveaway, and this is a trial thing. I'm just trying out this feature. If it works, then maybe in future I can give away something like my own merchandise, t-shirt, or some stuff. So first I need to try this out whether it works or not. So what you have to do for that is go in the comment section and write exclamation giveaway. So let me see that whether I have started that or not. Just a second. Start giveaway. Perfect. So what you have to do is go to comment section and write exclamation giveaway, just like this one. Give away. Okay, so okay, perfect. Streamlabs bot has already informed that. So write down giveaway in the comment section, and what will happen is I'm going to give a shout out in the next video if it works. Okay, I'm just trying. So this is not a giveaway of t-shirt or anything. Maybe in future, once I reach 10,000 subscribers or so, I'm going to do giveaways as well in my videos. So I'm just trying out this feature, how it works, and this giveaway is basically I'll take a shout out in the next video. So whoever wins, I'm just figuring out the process, how it works, how people participate, how how we select the winners and all those things. So whoever is going to win randomly, I'm going to put a shout out on his name in the next video. All right, so meanwhile you are joining the giveaway, let me talk about the future and the roadmap of CodeX itself, like what we have planned, like what I have planned for the next videos of CodeX. So let me show you my screen now. All right, so I hope you can see my screen. Basically, I'm planning to create this beautiful application, which is a booking application, like travel application. For all the screen, they have all the different screen, from login to sign up to dashboard to map views to list and everything, like every single scenario of mobile application they have covered. So forgot password, OTP and list view and date picker and all those stuff are there. So I'm planning to create a UI mockup for this. Of course, it will be backed by mock data. I'm not going to integrate API for this because that will be a different task. So what I'm going to do is create a mock data. Of course, everything will be interactable, everything will be navigatable, everything will be linked. Every data I will put in the hard-coded way. Somewhere I'll put JSON, somewhere I'll put strings, but it will be a full functional app. Like if you download this app, you will be able to interact and walk through entire application. So let me know in the comment section if this sounds interesting to you, whether I should do it or not. I have this plan in my mind because if you see this application, they have everything like initial onboarding experience, login with Twitter and Facebook. And of course, for the UI's purpose, I'm not going to do a Facebook and Twitter login, but of course I'll create that UI for sign up, login validation, profile picture, dashboard, and everything is there, map and whatnot. It has a complete package. So let me know in the comment section whether I should do this or not. And second thing I have in my plan is the GetX tutorial, which I'm already working on. I'm halfway through. So because to deliver any tutorial, I have to work a lot on the easiness of the tutorial. Like I know some concept, and to deliver it to you, I have to make it a simpler way, the simple explanation. So of course I'm going to do tutorial on state management with the help of GetX and of course this UI package. So let's create this project. Perfect. So everyone is happy, people are writing giveaway. Shardul is excited. Thank you so much. So this is the plan for CodeX. Make sure to subscribe the channel if you want to see all these UI designs to be developed, and let me know in the comment section what would you like to how would you like to deliver this videos to you guys. Like, sorry, let me frame this question again. So how would you like to for me to deliver these videos, either in a form of pre-recorded video or in the form of live stream? Because I feel more comfortable with live stream, because here I just have to talk to you guys, develop something, and you people are here listening to me. Whereas in pre-recorded video, I have to do a lot of difficult job of editing. Like editing is the most difficult part in my lives, in my videos. There I cut down 1 hour or 2 hours of recorded video in 20 minutes or 22 minutes, and like so it's really difficult to match the audio and all those stuff. So let me know in the comment section what you feel like, whether I should do pre-recorded that will be short and crispy, it will be good for you guys, and whether I should do a live stream, it will be good for me. I don't have to edit all those videos, but the choice is yours. I'm fine. Unless you're liking, you're providing comments, you're subscribing to the channel, I'm fine. So a lot of people are saying pre-recorded, not lot. Shushant is saying pre-recorded. Okay, Shushant is just insisting do a pre-recorded video. Okay, live stream is big one. I cannot dedicate it 1 hour for you. Okay, so can you send the UI design, bro? Let me try to code it. Sham Ganesh, of course, this is not designed by me. This is, I'll put link in the description. This is a design I found on Pinterest and I found it really interesting. So I will put link in the description. If you want, you can buy it for $58. It's not sponsored. It's not made by me. It's something I found on Pinterest and I liked it. So I'm going to design it for myself in Adobe XD. I'm not going to copy there. Of course, I'm going to copy some of the idea, but not entire design. Okay, live and pre-recorded. Om Thakre is saying live and pre-recorded. Both I should do. Okay. Manly Code says, do you have a Flutter course? No, brother. I don't have Flutter course as of now. And I don't even have any plan to do in near future, because right now I'm focusing on YouTube setup, like reaching the 10,000 goals. So once a little bit I'm stable, then I can plan for Flutter courses and something like that. Your plan is good, appreciated. Any free complete UI design, bro? You can find a lot of design on Pinterest and Dribbble. If you want to check that, go to dribbble.com or pinterest.com. You can find a lot of design over there. So a lot of people are watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you viewers for joining this live stream. I hope you found it useful, valuable. So what we have talked, let's summarize the Google Pay thing, how Google have announced that they are going with the Flutter, and how one by one other companies also, they will start looking to Flutter. And it's an encouragement for, you know, other companies and other developers that if Google can take this decision to go with Flutter, anybody can do. So Shushant Keshri is spamming that he wants something PDF scan app clone recorded video, sir. PDF scan, it's not something like a job of front-end application. It requires back-end, or like even if you do image processing, that's not going to be a complete PDF application. You need OCR technology and a lot of stuff that requires a back-end of you can choose Amazon or you can choose Firebase, but that requires OCR technology. So Muhammad Abu, you are starting to get the point. Show, let me see what it is. All right, so yeah, I was summarizing up. I forgot in between I take comments and I just forget what I was talking about. So we saw how Google has taken this decision, and it's very encouraging for IT companies and developers to choose Flutter, and it's good news for you guys as well. And we have covered how to start development and how to get out of that loophole where as a beginner you are stuck. You're watching a lot of tutorials on YouTube, you're watching a lot of things, a lot of posts on the YouTube, and still you're thinking that how can I create? Because you're following YouTube. That is the third step you have to do. First, you have to start installation, and then you have to start with Visual Studio Code, and you have to start writing code for yourself. Start with the basic, that is the funda. Payment system maybe, or notification system, background notification, local auth. Background notification, you mean push notification? You can do easily with FCM. It's very easy. Teach us adding data to Flutter line chart, please. Shardul sir. So perfect. What is singleton? Only one instance. Other people can also answer if you prefer to. You can answer to other viewers as well. Thank you so much, guys. I think this is a good point to end the live stream. I have conveyed what I wanted to convey. I have given a roadmap for CodeX. Okay, I have talked about the Google Pay. And you know, this is really going to impact a lot of companies, their decision. They have to rethink the possibilities of Flutter. And what is better than advertising your own thing, right? If Google has developed Flutter, they have to choose this tool for their application. They have to. If they don't, people will say Google has developed, but they are not, Google itself is not using. It's a shame. So that's a good trick. Google, that's a good decision Google has made. And same thing goes for my channel as well. I have something to share with you guys. And before you say that you are not using a merch, you are not wearing this t-shirt, and you are asking us to buy, Today only I have ordered a merch for myself, so I'll request you guys to go on my merch store and buy a t-shirt for yourself. T-shirt, mug, whatever you want. T-shirt I prefer. That's a really nice t-shirt. It says, yes, I'm a programmer, with the CodeX logo. So that is a little bit of promotion over here for myself, because you know what is the reason behind that? In my previous videos, I was asking for support on Buy Me Coffee. I was asking for support on join the YouTube, take a YouTube membership. But then I thought, of course, these are the good ways to make money, but why not to give something in return? Of course, with join membership, you get a lot of things, like you get extra content, you get extra post, but those are some digital things. Why not to give something physical? So I came up with the idea of merch. So here, whatever you buy, a part of it, like a small part of it, will come to me as a profit, and you will get in return a t-shirt, a mug, or whatever you want. And it is like custom design t-shirt. So of course, go ahead and check a merch store. I'll put link in the description again. And later, once I reach 10,000 subscriber, I'm going to do a live stream where I'll give away the t-shirt and other merchandise as well. So make sure to subscribe the channel as well. And I hope you people enjoyed. Shushant Keshri is saying, sir, please make a recorded video on CamScan clone. Shushant, I already informed you that CamScan is a big feature, not only from front end side, it's a big feature from backend OCR technologies, and a lot of things goes inside it. So as a tutorial, I cannot make it, but of course, if you want me to deliver as a project, you can go to Buy Me Coffee, or you can contact me over mail, and then we can discuss about doing it. Okay, because CamScanner is a big product. We cannot deliver as a form of tutorial, of course. So Aman Gupta is saying, what architecture you prefer in Flutter? By the way, I don't like, sorry, by the way, what you don't like? Where it went? It just flew off. I don't like BLoC much. Okay, so I prefer provider basically, and recently I did GetX on one of my project, and I like that as well. So GetX, that you get a little bit of MVC feel. You're writing something viewed separately, controller separately. That's a good idea. Sai Charan Sigiri, I just told in the beginning how to learn Flutter. So sorry, Sushant Keshri is asking, wrong person, how to learn Flutter. I told in the beginning, you can rewind the video and watch it. So that's all about this video, guys. I hope you have liked, and let's see whether our giveaways are working or not. Perfect, superb. So far I got 29 entries for the giveaway, and now I'm going to do lucky draw. So let me show you screen as well. There's nothing to hide from you guys. So let's do a lucky draw as well in front of you. So these are some entries. 29 users have entered in this raffle, which is like a shout out raffle. So whoever becomes the winner of this giveaway, I'm going to give shout out in the next video. And basically this was to test whether the giveaway works or not. So next time what I'm going to do is put a t-shirt or some nice merchandise over there, so you people can join the live stream and get a giveaway. All right, so let's close the entries and pick a winner. Sushant Keshri is your winner. Congratulations, Sushant. I'll give shout out in the next video as well, and this is a shout out for you. Thank you so much for joining live stream, Sushant Keshri, and you have asked a lot of questions as well. Great. So this was the test basically. Sushant Keshri is the winner. Congratulations. Clap for Sushant. Can we play a clap sound in the live stream? I'm not sure. So let me play something. Okay, so this was for you. All right, so that's it about this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Make sure to subscribe the channel, hit the like button, and join in the next live stream. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for joining. And if you have some question, you can put in the comment section. I'm going to put the ending screen and I'll answer with the help of chat box. Thank you so much once again.